Dear Earth2 community, first I would like to thank everyone for all the massive support I've gotten on the development of the channel. We are just now turning a month old and already on our way to the 100 subscriber mark. So I want to talk about the community's response to seeing the work that has been completed so far. As you know, there was a live playable demo at GDC. The community has seen probably 100 videos of the gameplay, including a few of mine, so thank you guys for that. We're going to get into what people are saying and what they're thinking. As usual, the opinions are diverse. This is Earth2 in the know, and let's get into it. So as most humans seem to do in this day and age, I look online for information. I search the Discord channels. I look at Google to see if new content is available by any of the creators that I follow. And also I look at social media posts, just to get the buzz. So we saw some actual gameplay at the GDC. We have footage of this in previous videos, and people are talking. What are they saying? Well, it's a mixture of things. I don't want to use any exact quotes from any particular players because that would be counterproductive, so I will generalize. There were people who loved the work, they thought everything looked amazing, and they couldn't stop smiling for days. I'm one of those people, just for the record. Then there were the others, those who said they couldn't believe this was all that had been completed. So let's do a deep dive on what's included in the process of creating the metaverse. But we're really not even doing that in this video. What we're really doing in this video is taking a look at what's involved in just creating a regular video game, a regular release. First, let's just acknowledge that most games take a solid 3 to 5 years to be ready for testing if they're an attempt at a major title. So let's talk about why. So the first and obviously most driving factor of any release is going to be the size of the team. AAA releases can have hundreds of devs working on a title at once and still have it delayed due to unseen developments. However, most teams are nowhere near that size, and we know that to be the case with Earth2. Shane has carefully picked a team that seems to align with the project's entire vision. And how many people can actually fill that role? Now that we have discussed the creators, let's talk about the things that need to be done in order to create an entire world. So the number one drain on the dev team is more than likely going to be game art, as that is usually the case. Then we have to talk about coding and programming. Just as an example, GTA is said to contain about 100 million lines of code. Then you have sound and effects, which I don't know how many of you guys have loaded WAV files, but it's about as much fun as paying taxes, and you have to be very precise. So fun fact, Red Dead Redemption took 8 years to develop. Let us just take a second to think with logic and reason. If it took 8 years to create a few cities on a map, why would you think the entire planet could be done in 3? So just to review, game art is nothing if not scripted and programmed, and none of this happens overnight. Now is when we have a little fun, taking a walk down memory lane. I just hear kids in the back of the car going, "Are we there yet?" So I thought it might be fun to compare some other titles with Earth2. Spore, 8 years to make. The Last Guardian, 9 years. Also Team Fortress 2, with the 9 years. Oh man, Final Fantasy. Love this game growing up. Final Fantasy 15 took a decade. 10 years. How about Diablo 3? 11 years and it already had 2 games in front of it full of assets to use. But hey, nothing beats poor Duke Nukem 3, which took 15 years to finally hit the shelves. Anyways, long story short, when you are unaware of all of the things involved, it is easy to see things as lackluster. However, once you realize the actual work involved, you may appreciate things a little bit more. Full disclosure, Earth2 should not even really be compared to these projects, as it's not a game, it's an entire metaverse project. So, the scale is completely different here, and I think that it'll probably be a good 15-20 years before people really fully realize the potential that we have with this project. I mean, by then, we'll all be masters of the game, but, takes some people a little time. I don't want this video to be edgy or controversial. I just want people who may be unaware to realize it is not as easy as it sounds. Here at Earth2 in the Know, we couldn't be more excited about the progress we've seen come from Shane and the team. You know, we just want to wish them a bug-wonderful day. And they are really doing really great effort. It takes nothing in this world to use a little compassion and understanding, as we are all just humans. Be kind to each other, and as always, can't wait to see you in the metaverse. If you like this video, found it informational, entertaining, or you just want to come back later to leave a hate comment, follow me, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just kidding about the hate comment.